What's up, everybody? King of FOMO here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Make sure that you guys are going to my website, kingoffomo.com, and sign up for that altcoin alerts list. Now, I posted this picture in my Telegram right here. You guys can pause the video and look at it yourself. But on the last email that I sent out to people on that alert list, which was a couple days ago, I called out a few coins. I called out Unicrypt, I called out YFI, I called out Ruse, and I also made a bunch of videos about anti-ampl. And 4 out of those 5 coins that I've called out have at least gone up 100%. So definitely be on the lookout for that channel right there. Again, if you guys go to my website, kingoffomo.com, click on this altcoin alerts. I won't spam you guys with emails, and honestly, I'm probably not going to send out like a bunch of emails, but if I find something that I think is solid or a group of coins that I think are solid, I'm going to send them out to you as early as possible, and that's the best place to get all the information early on those alerts. Today, in this video, we're going to be talking about Ampleforth. Ampleforth, $3,000 a week. Is that possible? Can I be making that with the amount of coin that I have in Ampleforth right here? So we're going to take a look at what my progress has been with this project so far. So I went ahead and I redacted a couple of information on here. That's why you're seeing some question marks there. But the important thing that we need to look at right here is the yield farming. So yield farming is basically when you purchase your Ampleforth tokens and you put them in Uniswap, you put them as liquidity tokens, and then you put them in the Geyser, it will give you a yield return of Ampleforth tokens on a daily basis. Now, I made a video about that. If you go to my website once again and you go over to the altcoin section, go down to where it says Ampleforth, you guys can find that video right there that talks all about how to do that. But let's focus on how much I've been earning from that. So I started with my largest buy of Ampleforth and my largest put into the Geyser on the 25th. So it's been officially 7 days, 1 week since I've started. And we can see that my earnings in the past 1 week and the ups and downs of Ampleforth in the past week is about $918, about 732 Ampleforth tokens. That's 1 week's worth of earnings. Now, this is going to continue and probably provide the same, if not better results on a weekly basis. Actually guaranteed to perform better results on a weekly basis if you're looking at just the Ampleforth tokens. So let's just take a look at why that is. If I go over to the Geyser right here, this tells you what my accrued rewards are. So you can see again, the number is correct. The other website I was looking at is zapper.fi. This is a good website to look at if you're trying to look at your entire wallet. If you have so much tied up in liquidity in Uniswap and the Geyser, it's better to look at Zapper because it's going to give you a better overview than you can calculate on your own. But in the Geyser, you can still see the rewards right here. I have 733 that I can claim if I decide to take out my liquidity and take my profits and do what I wish with them. Now, I'm not going to do that, and the reason why is because I do believe that Ampleforth is going to be a long-term token. I don't think that this thing is going anywhere, especially over the past day. It's really proved itself that it's not going to go to 1 penny, as many people speculated it was just going to crash and die, but it did not die. In fact, it's rallying back up. It's hitting some pretty good record highs as of right now at about $1.26 and rising. Now, of course, will it correct? I still think it's going to even out at about $1 a piece as we get through the couple days here, but nonetheless, what I'm more focused on is this Geyser. So like I said, as you can see, this is the amount of rewards I have in the past week, and on top of that, my reward multiplier is only 1.2. Now, if I highlight over this little info button, if I keep my tokens in liquidity for 60 days, I will get a 3x reward multiplier. Now, how much am I going to be making on a daily or monthly basis with a 3x multiplier? Well, if you take a look at this, this is my monthly earnings with a 3x multiplier. So it's going to be 5,000 Ampleforth tokens a month. And obviously, since it's only been a week, I can kind of just multiply this number by 3, and because I'm currently at about 1x multiplier, but if I multiply this number by 3, the amount that I'm going to get if I look at Zapper at the current rate of where Ampleforth is right now, which is a pretty good average rate, about $1.20. I do think it's going to rise higher, and I think it's going to go lower again, but I think $1.20 is a pretty good standing point for Ampleforth. But with $1,000 a week, we could definitely see that number hit $3,000 on a weekly basis. That's going to put it at pretty much $12,000 a month from Ampleforth just holding these tokens, as long as I get past that 60-day mark and everything goes nice and smoothly with the token overall. So the market cap is looking really, really good. Like that's just another huge positive. Let's just take a look at CoinGecko and look at all the rest of the coins here and see that the bull market is kind of in place. It's kind of rolling along right here, and those DeFi coins are starting to carry the bull market right now. And if this bull market does continue, I think it's only going to be good for the Ampleforth token for a few reasons. It's going to increase the price of the token over time with that volatility. It's going to increase the amount of tokens that I have in Ampleforth, because the market cap of Ampleforth should increase in tandem along with Bitcoin, Ethereum, even though it's not really connected. Market caps usually generally rise and fall all together in the crypto space. So if there's a bull run going, then I do believe that Ampleforth will not miss out on that, and it will collect some of that bull run that is happening. So I think if we scroll down here, Ampleforth is currently at about 32. Now it did hit tops of about 19. So can the market cap go back up? I think definitely for sure the market cap can go back up. Right now we're seeing it at about 457 billion. Is that billion? That's million dollars. And I think last time I saw a high of about $650 million. So it can get up there pretty high. And of course, even if the price does even out to $1, if that market cap goes up, the shares that you own stay the same, which means the amount of Ampleforth coins that you have will go up too, which means that my $3,000 a month could potentially become something like $6,000 a month, or $3,000 a day. Let me get this right. $3,000 a week could become something like $6,000 a week if that Ampleforth market cap does double up. A lot of people are speculating a $1 billion market cap for this thing. One of the things that people are comparing for Ampleforth, now we're getting into dreamland, of course, guys. Don't take my word for this and say I'm selling the house for Ampleforth because King of FOMO said so. No, I'm not saying that. Always make your own decision, do your own research, that kind of thing. But if we look at Ampleforth and we compare it to something like USDT, or we go up here and take a look at USDT, currently at number 4. This is a coin with a market cap of $10 billion. $10 billion. Let me say that again. That's $1 billion. Now, with Ampleforth, a lot of people are saying that this thing could become the next Tether. It could replace Tether. It's got kind of more of a better use case than Tether with its elastic type of flow. And if we see Ampleforth hitting a $10 billion market cap along with the rest of the crypto coins going up overall, I think that is going to yield me some very, very nice returns over the long run. So when I'm saying $3,000 a month and I'm looking at that and looking at the next couple months and getting that reward multiplier, I think that is a conservative amount. And if this bull market does continue, I do think that is going to be significantly higher. Ampleforth, I personally just think it has way too much volume, buzz, and press to just die overnight. There was a pretty big panic in the past day or so when the price of the coin did go down to 60 cents. But the fact that it's rebounded back up to $1.20 and is continuing to move up shows that people do have some faith in this and do like the elasticity, a type of elastic coin like Ampleforth. And of course, as time goes on, as long as this coin stays at near $1, if it goes higher than $1, fantastic. But as long as it's at least $1, I think it's going to hold up in terms of it being a nice coin to hold as a stable coin. We'll see what happens. I don't even want to call it a stable coin because I'm not that well versed in being able to define what Ampleforth is at the moment. But as an experiment, I think it's a really good experiment and a very successful one at the current moment. Definitely check out my other videos about Ampleforth. Now, they're not going to be on YouTube because I'm still dealing with a lot of drama on YouTube. So if you go over to my website, kingoffomo.com, and you go over to the altcoins and scroll down to Ampleforth, all my videos are there. And of course, if you guys just want to follow me in other places so you don't have to worry about my videos disappearing or my channel not making videos for a couple days, which happens every couple days, every week or so, then you can follow me over there on Cocoscope. You can follow me on BitTube, on BitLink, on Vimeo, lots and lots of different video services that I'm going to be on. Of course, just type in King of FOMO, and if you go to my website, you'll find everything there, as well as Telegram, guys. I have to put a link to all my different channels on here. I think that will be very helpful for people to see. All right, guys, that is everything for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm really just kind of trying to inspire myself, in the short term of things. I'm trying to rally myself up to get really excited about Ampleforth, because I did hold through that scary time where people were saying it was going to go down to 0. And same with anti-ampl. I did actually take profits on that, but at the current time, I could buy back in and get the same amount of anti-ampl tokens. And that's a whole different story that we can talk about for anti-ampl. But definitely, guys, when you're looking at these coins, don't get too scared if you believe in the coin at least a little bit. Like I said, when I showed you guys that picture in my Telegram channel, all the coins that I called out, some of them did actually retrace after I called them out, and they went down quite a bit. And you know, if you got shaken out, if you got scared, just make sure that you guys are doing your own research to know, can this coin reach its new price? Is this coin really worth buying? And that's what you should decide on your own. I'm just providing you guys with the initial look. I'm putting the coins on the table for you guys to look at, and then when you guys vet them and say, this is good, or I don't like this, that's when you can decide to purchase the coin or skip the coin. There's plenty of things that I have skipped out on as well. All right, guys, that is everything for today. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, leave an upvote. If you're watching me on BitTube, make sure you hit that heart. If you're watching me on CocoScope, if you're watching me on Vimeo, subscribe, because all my videos will be on there. I promise you there should be no issues with that, because, well, I can talk about YouTube versus Vimeo another time, but that's a very good place to subscribe to me over there. And of course, my website, kingofomo.com. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.